I just got to school. This is so weird. It's almost like emotional. Everything's like, all their stuff's gone. Man. Our last day was March the 13th and today is May 4th. So I haven't been to school in almost 2 months. So weird. Just poof, gone. Because it was like the first, it was like 2 weeks. And then it was 2 more weeks, and then 2 more weeks, and now we're not coming back at all. So that was the last time I saw my kids, and it's sad. There's no goodbye, no fun field days, last day activities, just goodbyes, just get on the bus, see you in 2 weeks, then it's kept getting extended, and extended, and extended, and now it's just like weird. So I signed up to come to school this week. I'm gonna get some stuff done. I need to clean my room out like for summer break, and I'm gonna kind of show you what I do. It's gonna be clean up classroom edition. My room's kind of clean already. I just wanna get some stuff pushed around, some stuff organized, and then we'll see. This is so weird. I don't like it. Just gonna give you a little background information on me and my teaching career. I graduated from college in 2015. I started teaching in August of 2015. This is my 5th year teaching at the same school. I have taught 5th grade for 2 years and then 6th grade for 3 years. And I am teaching 6th grade again next year, so I'm glad I don't have to pack anything up. I'm just gonna go ahead and move all of my desks in the middle of the room so I can easily access everything around. We had about 32 kids in the class last year, so I had a lot of desks. Like a herd of desks, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and push them in so I can get around my room a little bit easier. And then I'm gonna go around and start picking up like tangible items that I can put on the desk when they come through, and clean out the floors and wax them. If you are also a teacher, I would love to hear from you. Please let me know in the comments below if you are a teacher, what grade you teach, and how many years you have taught. What I'm doing now is I'm just going through this little cubby I have and just cleaning it out. There's a lot of old notebooks, a lot of random books in here, scrap paper, stuff that just I did not need anymore. So I'm throwing that in the recycle bin, and I'm going to shove everything else that I was using back in here so it's easily to move when they come in and clean the floors. Now it is time for the dreaded closet, y'all. Oh my gosh, there is so much stuff in here. It took me forever to get it nice and straightened out. I had so many boxes of stuff, so much stuff that I just randomly have thrown in there throughout the year. So I was going to take this time to make sure I get my closet exactly nice and organized how I need it to be, because I know I'll be getting new resources. I know I'll be having to put some fresh stuff in here, so I want to kind of leave some extra space and get everything put up in its spot. Just want to show you a couple things that I got ordered for next year. I got these cute little pom-pom streamers, so I'll show you that whenever I come back to the room and redo it. I have some star lights. I have the starry LED light. It's actually over there already, so I need to get rid of that box. I have some outdoor lights,
some more outdoor lights. I love my lights off and those lights on in the room. And then this, which I forgot what this is. These are little ceramic like planters. I think they have succulents in them, so I'm going to show you these whenever I come back after summer and redo my classroom.
Now I'm just taking all of the odds and ends out of the closet that I know I really do need to get rid of, or I need to put up in its spot. So I'm just going to go ahead and take all of that stuff out that I know needs to be moved somewhere else, so I can make sure to get it where it's put once I see it in my floor. Because by the time I leave today, I want my room completely emptied, completely spotless, and ready for them to come clean it. So whenever it's time for me to come in and get my room ready, I can come in and not have to clean up, just go ahead and get to the decorating. Alright, taking a little break, sweating, having me some boom chicka pops real quick while I take a break. I have my closet done, just about done. I still have a lot of stuff outside of my closet that I need to figure out where it needs to go, but I'll show you what it looks like real quick. So, I got my Astro Brights organized, got my stack of papers, my interactive read aloud kit, organizers, spelling and word workshop. I have more tubs to put up here that I'm going to wait until next year. Some random stuff, Faunus and Fennel, sub tub. I'm trying to clean out and leave some blank room. Workbooks, that bottom shelf is empty, and over here I have my, this is my bulletin board stuff, and this is my Christmas decorations. I have my tree empty. These are book sets for the whole class. A couple of random things. I'm not really sure what that stuff is. And then I have my Halloween decoration. So I'm really proud. I have a lot of extra space for next year. Oh, thank God. Because it was a hot mess. But now I have to find a spot for all of this stuff. These crates are going to the office because they're writing crates. And then that's mine. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Now I'm going to go ahead and tackle these cabinets. These cabinets are literally perfect the first day of school, and from that time on they are a cluster bomb of everything because the kids are constantly in and out of them. I'm constantly shoving stuff in there really quick, so I want to go ahead and make sure everything is nice and neat and straight. And I do this just because if kids come to me and they're like, where is this, and I can tell them exactly where it is, the color box it's in, and it just makes everything a lot easier and a lot more smoothly. So I'm going to take time. And a goal for me for next year is just to keep these cabinets kind of straight throughout the whole year and not let them get compiled with a bunch of random stuff like they always do. Okay, I just got my cabinets in this area organized. In this cabinet right here, I have calculators, a couple of things I have left over from like parties, scissors, Sharpies, what's this, random stuff, erasers, highlighters, markers, post-it notes, glue sticks, and I use these pencil trays every now and then. And then I have my little dollar store bins in this one. And then I have over here all of my lined paper, extra expo markers, kids expo markers and boards, folders, notebooks, random stuff. I have pencils, I have my testing mints, and then I have some expo cleaner and some little jars that I need to repaint over because this won't come off of. So then I have this all cleaned off finally. And then here I have my 2 Band-Aids.
and some book rings, which I usually fill this up with like stuff like that for the beginning of the year. And then I have some random party supplies. Obviously, I just kind of left it all. I have scents and wallflowers for the room. And then this bottom drawer is like my hot glue guns and adhesive stuff. This is where I keep all of my cleaning supplies. You can obviously tell we were cleaning pretty hardcore because this was full after Christmas time, and now it is down to that. So got this side knocked out. I feel good about that. I need to recycle a couple of things, and then I'm gonna move to over here.
Now these pillows are so gross, so I'm going to take the pillowcases off the ones I can, and I'm going to take the other pillows that are small, like little throw pillows, and I'm going to throw them in a separate bag, so whenever I get home I can wash these and get them nice and clean and fresh, because they are funky. They have markers on them, pencil marks on them. They just need a good cleaning. And I have tons of workbooks in the back from the end of the year, so I'm just going to go ahead and organize these in the back cubbies until I can decide where I want to put them for the next school year, and just kind of clean up the other the Lakeshore learning tubs that I have that are in the back of my room, just so when they start moving stuff it doesn't fall and get broken. And in my district this year, for right now actually, because of everything going on, we are actually doing online learning through Google Classroom or digital learning. And we have been implementing so many things, and my kids have caught on so fast. That is something that we did not do a lot of this year, and I kind of regret it now, because this is basically all we're doing now, and I feel like some of them don't really understand what they're doing. And having to guide them and show them is good, but it's also one of those things I think I'm going to make a point to focus on next year, is to make my learning more digital and be part of the 20th century learning, since our kids are on computers all day. They're on phones or tablets all day long. That's what they learn from. So I think next year a goal for me as a teacher is to adapt to their way of learning. And these chalkboards I redo every year. I only do them once a year because it is a lot of work to do, because I take forever to get them done. But I'm going to get them cleaned off and put in my closet so they don't get broken. And I've actually been searching for really cute chalkboard art and signs to put up for next year. So if you have a favorite little inspirational quote or cute little classroom quote, let me know below, because I love putting new little sayings on here that the kids love and that I get inspiration from as well. And since I got all those new lights this for next year, these lights up here are actually broken. I think only half the strand works, so I'm just going to take them completely down so I can put my new ones up. And I don't think I'm going to put my new ones in front of the board. I think I might just hang them throughout the classroom, but I'm not for sure yet. I love getting different ideas of how to hang lighting up in the room. I also want one of the lights that go behind your whiteboard that kind of like makes it shine. Oh my gosh, those are so amazing. I think it's the rope lighting, and you basically just hang it around the outside corners of your board, and it makes it so pretty. little pin caddy I have, my mother-in-law bought this for me at Hobby Lobby, and it is one of my favorite things in my room. I didn't use it a lot this year because I had so many people in my room all the time. I didn't have like a spot to actually like call my desk, so I just kind of set it in the back and grab pins whenever I wanted. But now I'm going to go through and I'm going to organize all of my pins back into colors. I have to have my pins color coded, I don't know, but there's just something about it just makes my heart satisfied. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to get all of them nice and beautifully placed. Alright, not much has changed since the last time I showed it to you, but I did go ahead and put a box of breakables down here. I have my chalkboards and such, and just a couple things in here that I don't want broken whenever they come through and redo my room. That bag's actually full of pom-poms for next year. So here is my closet. It'll look better as it goes on. Over here I have the computer station. I have these two things fairly empty. My recycle bin. These need to go to the office. Just stuff I don't really know what I want to do with yet. Got my books halfway put up. Got my desk area clean. And I'm actually going to redo my whole room like around like where stuff is placed. So I'm just kind of getting a really blank slate. I got my books out still. I got my pillows, stuff put up. I did leave my bulletin boards in my room up just because I'm not sure if I want to keep them or redo them, and I don't want to ruin the stuff yet. I'm just going to think about it and I'll come back and do those another day. I got all of my stuff in the middle of the room. Posters are down, caddies are emptied out, organized. I have all of this social studies stuff here just in case I end up not teaching social studies next year. I have my 2 bags of pillows and pillowcases to take home. I got me some extra Clorox wipes for the house and Ziplocs. This is my mother-in-law's. I need to take this back to her. I've had that for literally ever. And I think that wraps up the classroom clean out for the 2019-2020 school year. As weird and sad as it is. I just got in my car. I'm getting ready to head home. I just want to stop and thank you all for sticking around today, and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you next time.